If you've been walking around feeling strange or feeling disconnected from the world around you or feeling disconnected from yourself, then you're not alone. And a lot of people have been through it, including myself. And in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly what's going on with you and what you can do to fix this problem right now. What you're experiencing has a name and it's called depersonalization, derealization, or DPDR. Why it's there, it comes along when you have periods of anxiety or a panic attack, or maybe prolonged or intense stress or trauma. And what it is, it's your mind's protection mechanism doing what it thinks is best in protecting yourself to try and disconnect you from yourself. So you can think of it like a protection mechanism, and at the moment the fuse is blown because of overwhelm. And so why this can feel so persistent and scary is because firstly this is really new to you, and also your brain is in hyper aware, hyperactive survival mode. And so every little thing which is bad is going to get magnified, and it's also going to trigger a lot of other things like existential questions and intrusive thoughts and racing thoughts. And the reality of it is that thousands of people have experienced this and gone on to recover, including myself. I had derealization where I felt detached from my surroundings, and it did really, really suck. And I felt spaced out all the time, and it was horrible and it was scary and it was a tricky period of time to get out of it. But I did work on it and I did manage to get out of it, and now I don't have any symptoms at all. And now I help people just like you. And so how do you get out of this? Well, the key is not just to try and snap out of it. You're not going to do a meditation or do some kind of quick fix and then wake up and then you're going to be fine. The key to getting out of this is by starting to calm your nervous system. Think about it. You're in overwhelm mode right now. You're in hyper alert, hypersensitive, and so you do get overwhelmed. And so the key to get out of it is to calm yourself. You've also got to stop trying to figure it out or fight it, because the more that you do that, the more it's going to persist. And the reason is because the more you resist it, say, I don't want this, I want this gone, I want things to be back to normal, really what you're doing is you're fighting against yourself, because you're the one that's creating all this, or rather your mind is the one that's subconsciously creating all this stuff. And so if you do start fighting it, all you're doing is fighting with your own mind. And what do you think happens to your mind when it starts to get attacked? It's going to start protecting itself. And so the way to sort of counter that is to accept it. And I know that sounds absolutely crazy. You're like, what? I don't want to accept this. And a lot of people think of acceptance as giving up. Oh, yeah, I'm just going to have this forever. I'm just going to give up and not even bother trying. It's not about that. It's about accepting that this is your situation right now. It's only temporary, and you are going to be able to get out of this. But if you just keep fighting it and resisting it, all you're going to do, I promise you, 100% guarantee this, all you're going to do is just keep it going longer and longer and longer. So you've really got to ease yourself into it and accept where you are right now in your life. And so you can just focus on some little things, just focus on some routines and doing your best to de-stress. So the sort of the mental work of reminding yourself that this is just anxiety, the challenging the what if thoughts, that's a bit of the mental stuff. You can do a bit of the physical stuff too, which is, exercise does really help. You can also do a bit of breathing if you need to. And as you start to do this, like, don't expect perfection. Recovery isn't about getting it right and then you recover. Recovery is about trial and error and just sort of muddling your way through until you eventually get to it. But you don't have to muddle your way through. And the reason that is because I've built the Freedom course, which is specifically designed to tell you exactly what you need to do and exactly when you need to do it for recovery from anxiety and from DPDR. There's already so many people in it like you who have been in your space, but now they've come a lot further, and many of them have left the course and they've just gone on to live their lives normally. recovery, it does take work. Even if you're in the freedom course, you've got to work. You know, nobody's going to recover for you. You've got to do it yourself, but you don't have to do it alone, and you don't have to be confused about everything. So if you do think that you need help, then go check out the course, and it's going to tell you everything that you need to know about it. The link for that is in the pinned comment and the description. So my friends, I do hope this vid has given you some insight and helped you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.